Hello and welcome to Maths Learning. In this video we will learn how to use Pythagoras' theorem to find the length of one of the sides of a right angle triangle when two of the other sides are known. Pythagoras' theorem is only used for right angle triangles. Right angle triangles may look a little different depending on how they are drawn, but you can always tell whether they are right angle triangles. Right angle triangles will have a small square in the corner or will have a 90 degrees written there. Or you may have to work it out from a diagram. For example, a square or rectangle split diagonally will produce two right angle triangles. Or if you have to work out the distance between these 2 points in this cube, then by dissecting it, you will see that there is a right angle triangle in there. Opposite the right angle is the side of the triangle we call the hypotenuse, and is always the longest side of a right angle triangle. The formula for Pythagoras' theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The way we label the triangle is that we always label the hypotenuse C and the other two sides are labelled with A or B. It doesn't matter which of the other shorter sides are labelled A or B, so long as the hypotenuse is labelled C. The idea behind Pythagoras' theorem is that if we create a square on each of the sides of the triangle and work at the areas of those squares, then the area of the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the combined areas of the squares on the other two sides. And that's how we get the equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So let's solve some problems using Pythagoras' theorem. Here is a right angle triangle which we have labelled. The lengths of the sides are included. Now let's suppose that we did not have the length of the hypotenuse. In that case, we would put the lengths of the other sides that we do know into the equation. 6 squared plus 8 squared equals c squared. So 36 plus 64 equals 100. Which equals c squared. So to get the length of c, we just need to square root both sides and we get that c equals 10. Now let's suppose that we did not have the length of one of the shorter sides, in this case a. So a squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. So a squared plus 64 equals 100. If we take away 64 from both sides, then we get a squared equals 100 take away 64, which equals 36. So to get a, we just need to square root both sides and we get the answer a equals 6. We would do the same thing for the other side if that was missing. So long as we label the right angle triangle correctly with c on the hypotenuse, then we can rearrange the equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared into 3 equations, one for each side, which is easy to memorize once you have worked through a few questions. In the next video on Pythagoras' theorem, we will look at solving some more difficult questions which may involve using the theorem twice to find the answer. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.